Hello to everyone, my partner Azucena and my person Nelson. We are going to explain how to do a good comparison and contrast essay. If you have heard before about the cause and effect essay, it's something similar, but don't confuse. Let's start. I will tell you what is a comparison and contrast essay. It's a short piece of expository writing that describes the similarities and differences between two or more subjects, but in general it can be varied only two things.
As my partner said, comparison and contrast essay describe the difference between two or more subjects. In fact, when you compare two or more things, think about how they are the same, but when you contrast, you look for differences. Like in the picture, the dog and cats.
We are going to see the structure or the elements of the comparison and contrast essay. The first is introduction, to introduce the importance of the topic and the two chosen things. As you know, in our case, the pet, dog, and cat.
Continue with the structure of the comparison and contrast essay. We have the body paragraph. It is divided into three criteria to take into account. Also, compare and contrast the two pets based on the three criteria. As I already said, the body paragraph is divided in three criteria. The criteria number 1 says the kind of food that dog and cat likes, as for example, bones or mice.
Continuing with the body paragraph, the criterion number 2 says, why are cat and dog the same? For example, both are mammals, have 4 legs, they are pets, both eat meat, and so on.
We already mentioned the criterion number 1 and number 2. In the number 1, we mentioned the kind of food that dogs and cats likes. In the number 2, we mentioned why are cats and dogs the same. In the number 3, we have which pet has the best relationship with people, cats or dogs. For example,
both pets require love and affection from the owner since they are puppies, but compared to cats, the dogs can show more affection than anyone. They know either younger or older, and cats only from a young age.
Remember, the body paragraph is divided into 3 parts, and the type of criteria that you establish will be according to the theme that you compare and contrast.
All kinds of essays must take transitional words into account to connect one idea with another, and therefore your essay will have coherence. In our case, use the comparison and contrast transitional words.
Finally, we have the conclusion. In the conclusion say, discuss what ultimately will lead you to choose one pet over the other. And also, remember to use transitional ending words before starting an idea. Let me do a little review. As you know, the comparison and contrast essay must be a 5-paragraph essay, composed by an introduction, a body paragraph that is divided in 3 criteria, and finally, a conclusion.